Well, we are back here at the Impact Stage, and I am excited to introduce our next speaker, Bogdan Iliescu. Bogdan is the Director of Product in Metro Digital and leads more than 30 products in the area of checkout, fulfillment, and store operations. With a long-standing experience in the Metro universe, Bogdan has various roles as product manager, agile transformation coach, and IT business analyst. His passions go from product management and people development to racing and F1. Talking about the road to extraordinary products, please welcome Bogdan Iliescu to the Impact Stage. Bogdan, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone. I hope you all had a great day and you enjoyed being here. For me, it's a pleasure to do this session with you. And from the nice office at home that we are living in the last couple of months, I'm happy to talk to you about extraordinary products. We are all racing. We are racing for customers. We are racing for people. We are racing for ideas. At Metro Digital, we are racing against ourselves. We are racing for better products. Our history of IT company led us to a transformation from waterfall company to agility and now to product organization. Our vision is to build the future of wholesale, to make Metro Digital. You know, those big blue boxes that we have everywhere, imagine those living in a digital world. But what is the difference in being a product organization versus an outsourcing company? Well, we create. The intellectual property is ours. The process of creating solutions from need to concept to design to code to production, it's all in our hands. And measuring the success, it's so rewarding. What's the road to the extraordinary products? Ordinary people, to quote famous Marty Kagan, or extraordinary ones when we talk about my colleagues at Metro Digital. But it's more than that. It's about culture, where coaching and feedback are the spine. It's about innovation and experimentation, about test, build, measure, learn. So inspect and adapt all the way. Let's look on several aspects. In Formula One, that you just learned I'm a fan of, it's all about balance. Balance between power, between aerodynamics, between grip and reliability. Imagine what it would happen if the engineers working on the engine would be working without taking care of reliability. Or if the team working on the aerodynamics with look and feel and no consideration for downforce and grip. They might build individual successful components, but they are not going to win the championship title, which in fact I don't mind, because in this case it's a Mercedes, and I'm a fan of those who had their last title in, I think, 2007. So the Red Horse, the Ferraris. But let's come back to extraordinary products. In our IT world, in order to build ones, we need to look to certain risks. We need to look to the value risk. Will our customers buy, or our users will choose to use our products? Do we make money out of it? This is the question which we want to answer, and we want to do it as soon as possible. We speak also about business viability risk, whether the solution works for the various aspects of our business. Imagine we have a platform, a streaming platform, where we are launching a very nice and cool feature for downloading a video. Users will love it, as they can download and share with others. They can use it on their social media, they can use it everywhere. But then we don't bring other users on the platform. That's not viable. That is not going to bring us a better business. We speak about usability risk, whether the users can figure it out how to use it. Performance-wise, Apple iPhones are not better than any other providers, but they gain this market share and they are so cool right now, mainly due to usability. They were disruptive in the beginning, and that made the difference. And we speak about feasibility. Feasibility risk, it's whether our engineers can build what we need with the time, skills, and technology we have. Technology plays a major risk. Ideas to solve a critical business problem come out of technology. For example, digitalizing our stores, guide customers for in-store shopping, for a checkout experience even, for putting everything in a trolley, go out through some gates and pay instantly. That looks simple right now, and that looks unbelievable nice. That would have not been possible at Metro without technology and without people loving the job that they're doing. When you look to building an extraordinary product, you need to tackle those risks as early as possible, especially the value one and the viability one. If you start pursuing the wrong idea and you invest into it, you would most likely lose the momentum and you would lose money. Focus on solving problems. It's not about features or roadmaps. It's about delivering results. Looking back to our journey and how we do address value, we address it through product management. To product managers that have an agile mindset, that run discoveries with users, with business, with everyone impacted, and try to assess the best ideas. They start building an opportunity tree. They work close to the business. They run hypotheses and experiments. And everything is guided by OKRs, objectives and key results. You have a cycle, a timeline, where you focus on something. The most important work to bring value, the most important work that the product manager can do is to focus and try to solve problems one by one to bring value. Of course, you cannot do that and you cannot ensure the viability without data. In God we trust, all others must bring data, says Edward Deming. The product world is not easy. You have multiple ideas coming from everywhere, from customers, from the product team, from the market competition. You just need to decide which one to do first. You know, the hardest job for a product manager is to say no, but that no should not come out of gut feeling, should come out of data. Investing into Google Cloud Platforms and Google Analytics to get data out of your products, to see how they are used, to see in what you invest, to collect feedback, and to then use data for taking decisions, not only for using it as or bring data science into building then machine learning or artificial intelligence, but also to document the decisions that you as a product manager, you are taking. Speaking about usability, we have the user designer, the UX designer, that is supporting in that direction. It applies a human-centered approach to build valuable experience. We start building using dual-track agile. On one hand side, we do discoveries, we analyze, we run experiments. On the other hand side, we do the delivery. So it's always cheaper, faster, and of more value when you first run your prototype, test it, get valuable feedback, and then start do the actual coding. Imagine what it will be if you have an idea, you start coding into it, it takes a couple of months and a full team of 5 or 6 engineers, is then you run it and then nobody uses. There's no value, there's no benefit. All this time and all that money are simply gone. Instead, focusing on discovery and focusing on prototyping, where you go with some ideas and you validate with your users, being via observations or in usability testing sessions. It gives you the chance, the opportunity that once you are starting to code, to develop, you are doing the right thing. You are doing the thing that makes a difference. You build extraordinary products. Last but not least, which I think is the most important part of the whole story, are the engineers, the ones that translate ideas into reality. That's the place where no matter how good your imagination is, how good you are selling your products, if there is weak team behind, then you might fail. Engineers should be involved along all the process of designing a solution, from idea to design to implementation to production. Why? Because along all this way, they can start understanding the need. They can start making correlation between what technology can be used for which kind of purposes. They are the ones that can, will, and should give you the difference between being an ordinary or making an ordinary product and doing an extraordinary one. We race, but we race as a team. The product manager is not the CEO of the team. The engineers play a major role in identifying the best ideas, in shipping the best products, the best features for our users, for our customers, for our business. The team is the star. That is the concept that makes a difference, and that's what we are doing here at Metro Digital to make a difference for our business. It's your turn now.